Hi guys, I hope you're all having an awesome day today. Welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be trying out the brand new Rare Beauty Discovery palette. This is the True to Myself palette. This little palette just launched and I really love Rare Beauty. I own their foundation and concealer and I just really wanted to try this palette out because it just caught my attention. So in today's video, I'm going to show you how I created this eyeshadow look right here. I'm going to give you some swatches and my thoughts about this little palette right here. So if you want to see that, then just keep on watching. Okay guys, so as you can see, this little palette comes in very simple packaging, which I like. This is kind of how Rare Beauty does things, and I really do like their packaging. Very simple box, and then once you open it up, inside you get a really nice size mirror. This is sort of a different kind of a shape. In my opinion, it's not old, it's kind of oval. It's just a very different shape. And in here we get a total of 10 eyeshadows. We have some matte, some shimmers, and then one pressed glitter. And I think it's a really pretty color story. You get some really nice neutrals with some pops of color, and I just think it's really pretty and perfect for everyday wear. Okay guys, so here's a very quick swatch of the palette. The swatch is so pretty, but I honestly think that the swatch does not do it justice because as I was trying it on, the colors do build up more, but that's what that looks like. And now we're gonna go ahead and get into the tutorial. Okay guys, so the first thing I'm going to do is prime my eyelids using the NYX eyeshadow base in the shade White. And I'm just going to use my fingers to apply this all over my eyelids, getting near the brow bone. Now I'm taking a Morphe M574 crease brush and I'm going to dip into the shade Undeniable. And this is sort of a cool tone purple, almost mauvey purple. I don't know how to explain it, but it's cool tone and kind of smoky at the same time. I don't know, but it's just really cool and unique in my opinion in the palette. So I thought that this would be the perfect shade for my crease. So I'm just going to go ahead and apply it directly onto my crease. And I'm first just going to try to build up the pigment. Get some nice pigment there so we can get nice contrast in our crease. And then I will be blending it out, of course. But this shadow does really build up. You can make it really light or build it up a lot, which I think is really nice for like using it for everyday wear, making it nice and soft. But then if you want to kind of intensify a little bit, just take your time, like pressing the shadow instead of dragging it. Just pressing it on will help you to build it up. So what I decided to do is just take my time building up the pigment before I went into blend it out, because it does take a bit to build up. But I appreciate that because some shadows are extremely pigmented, then they get everywhere and very intense very fast. So I do like that is buildable, that is not like extremely pigmented right away. But now that I feel like I got some pigment, I'm doing circular motions upwards just to blend out the shadow so that we don't have any harsh lines. And I think that it's looking really nice and like smoky, but I do have some spots where, as you can see, like it's not like as dark or even. So I'm going to take my brush and get some more shadow and sort of like press more so that I get a nice and even application. And I did end up liking how it turned out. So it is, you're able to work with it, which is really nice. But if you get any spots that's not even with the rest of your eye, just go ahead and press the shadow directly on that. But I really did like how the shadow looks. It's really unique, and I think it just makes the palette a little bit more versatile. Now using a Firma 203 flat lid brush, I'm going to dip into that beautiful gold shimmer Pure, and I'm going to apply this all over my lid. I'm using the tip of my brush to go all over the natural curve of my eyelid to create sort of a cut crease effect. And first of all, this shadow is extremely pigmented, super buttery, and just a dream to work with. I was very impressed with it. Not all shimmers work well with brushes, but this one was just so pigmented and easy to work with. So again, I just took the tip of my brush to go all along the natural curve of my eyelid, and then I'm just intensifying the pigment. So make sure that it's nice and even and just really pretty. I absolutely love like the contrast between the crease, the smoky crease, and the beautiful gold lid. But the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to use that crease brush from earlier, and I'm going to dip into that beautiful brown shade Loyal, and it's just so pretty. This is the darkest shadow in the palette, and I'm going to take that crease brush and I'm going to apply that shadow to the outer corner of my eye, And I'm going to blend it upwards and into my crease to intensify my crease just a little bit. I'm also going to build it up at the outer corner, and then I'm going to blend it towards my center lid just to get some nice contrast between the outer corner of my eye and my center lid, and also so we don't have any harsh lines, because we don't want that. So I'm just taking my time building it up. Then I'm also going to create sort of a little bit of a wing, an outer wing, and I just love it. It's so pretty. That brown is just gorgeous for this look, for this whole palette in general. But now I'm going to take a large blending brush, and this is from the brand Luxie. It's the Luxie 205 taper blending brush, and I decided to dip into that shade Genuine just to kind of tone down that smoky shadow on my crease, because I felt like it was very intense, but it wasn't like blended out the way I wanted it to be. So that beautiful soft shade is the perfect blending shade. So I'm just blending out the edges just to make it a little bit softer and that I don't have any harsh lines. You'll see the difference in a second. Like, you might think, oh, I don't have harsh lines, but once you blend it out, it looks more natural and just nicer in general, like not having any harsh lines. But so far, I'm loving this entire combination. And using my crease brush again, I'm going to dip into Loyal again, and I'm going to apply this to underneath my lower lash line just to smoke things out a little bit and also make it just kind of match the top. And it's just really a pretty brown, and I think it's perfect. So I'm just taking my time building that up underneath my lower lash line. Then I'm taking a very small lid brush, and I'm dipping into that beautiful champagne shimmer called Positive. It's such a pretty shimmer, and I'm going to apply it to my inner corner, and I'm also going to blend it towards that brown just a little bit, and it's just so pretty and shimmery and just buttery, and I really did love it. And now for my favorite part, I couldn't continue without using that beautiful pressed glitter. Accepting is the name of it. I'm going to apply it using my finger all over my lid, and this is just so stunning and just beautiful. And it was really easy to apply, like it's not flying everywhere, which I was really surprised about. But I think that's going to be the finishing touch to my eyeshadow. I'm going to go ahead and finish off the rest of my makeup, apply some liner, and just the rest of my makeup, and I'll be back to show you guys the final look. Okay guys, so here's how the look turned out. What do you guys think? I really tried to use almost every shadow. The only shadow that I didn't get to use was like this burgundy right here, and I kind of regretted that I didn't, but it just didn't go with my vibe today. But in retrospect, I should have put it like underneath my lower lash line, but I didn't notice that in the moment. But I just didn't think about that in the moment. But I'm looking in the mirror, I really like how it looks. I think that that pop of shimmer of the glitter is so pretty, and overall I just like how the shadows performed. The packaging is so different for me, but I do like it. It's really light in your hands. It's not heavy at all, and I just overall just enjoyed this little palette right here, and I'm glad to have it in my collection. Here's a closer look. I like this palette for everyday wear. I think it's nice to take on vacation, just to travel with you. You can get some very simple, soft, everyday looks with this palette, but you can also intensify it. So I think it's perfect for traveling or just to keep in your purse, you know, when you're going to work or anywhere. But yeah, I really did enjoy it, and I'm so happy to have it. But that's going to be the end of today's video. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. If you did, go ahead and give it a big thumbs up for me so I know to make more videos like this. Don't forget to subscribe before you go, and I'll see you all in my next video. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye, guys. Mwah.